Part 1. The Self-Sufficient Overlord. You think the first emperor of China was a dignified, stoic ruler? Oh, hell no. Today we meet Qin Shi Huang, the man who unified all of China with his sword, yet harbored one incredibly ridiculous fear, the fear of dying. Qin Shi Huang treated being emperor as just the first step, his ultimate dream, living forever to rule eternity. He created a unique, exclusive title for himself, Zen the Imperial Eye. Anyone else caught using that word was instantly executed. He standardized everything, currency, writing, and even the axle width of cartwheels. That's right. Carts on his roads had to have wheels spaced to the exact same centimeter. Talk about an absolute control freak. But all that control was completely useless against one thing, old age. And so began the most absurd quest for immortality in human history. Part 2. The Legendary Pillar Run. Before we talk about magic pills, we have to revisit the funniest assassination attempt in history. An assassin named Jin Shi pretended to present a map as a peace offering to Qin Shi Huang. As the map rolled out to its very end, a razor-sharp dagger was revealed. Jin Shi grabbed the dagger and lunged straight at Qin Shi Huang. In a panic, Qin Shi Huang tried to draw his ridiculously long ceremonial sword to defend himself. But because the sword was way too long, and the emperor was panicking so hard, he kept pulling and pulling, but the sword just wouldn't come out of its scabbard. The supreme ruler of the nation was reduced to dropping his guard and running for his damn life. Luckily, there was a massive stone pillar right in the middle of the palace hall, and Qin Shi Huang came up with a stroke of tactical genius, running in circles around the pillar. The greatest king of China and the top assassin played an intense game of Tom and Jerry around a stone pole. The ministers standing around panicked and yelled, "Your Majesty, push the scabbard behind your back to draw it." Thanks to that tip, Qin Shi Huang slung the sword over his shoulder, pulled it out, and slashed Jin Shi down. A life-or-death historical moment that ended up looking like a complete Saturday morning cartoon. Part 3. The Mercury Pill Troll. After that assassination attempt, the emperor's fear of death shot up 100-fold. He offered massive rewards to anyone who could find the elixir of life. Naturally, a whole circus of scam artist alchemists rushed in to apply. The peak hustler among them was an alchemist named Zhu Fu. He claimed that an island of immortals out at sea held the secret pill of eternal life. He begged Qin Shi Huang for 3,000 young boys and girls, along with mountains of gold, to sail out and fetch it. Qin Shi Huang approved it without blinking. And guess what Zhu Fu did? He packed up the gold, loaded the 3,000 youths onto ships, sailed straight to Japan, settled down, and never came back. The single biggest ghosting scam in ancient history. Left behind with no magic pill, Qin Shi Huang started brewing and drinking his own potions. And do you know what the main ingredient in these immortality pills was? Mercury. Yes, the liquid metal that is literally toxic to human life. Qin Shi Huang chugged mercury every day, believing it would keep him forever young. The more he drank, the more paranoid and unhinged he became. Chugging heavy metal poison to live longer, now that is the ultimate paradox. Part 4. The Great Wall and Paranoia. To keep out Chengdu invaders and evil spirits, Qin Shi Huang ordered the connection of existing walls, giving birth to the legendary Great Wall of China. Millions of peasants were forced into brutal hard labor. Anyone who dared talk back, books burned. Anyone who criticized the government, buried alive. His infamous burning of books and burying of scholars left intellectuals weeping in horror. But it didn't stop there. Terrified of ghosts coming to get him, Qin Shi Huang built hundreds of palaces. All his palaces were connected by secret underground tunnels. Nobody ever knew which palace the emperor was actually sleeping in on any given night, if anyone accidentally leaked his sleeping location. Qin Shi Huang executed everyone who overheard it. Hiding from the living, hiding from ghosts, hiding from death. A supreme ruler who essentially lived as a prisoner to his own overwhelming paranoia. Part 5. Stinky Fish and Terracotta Army. Into 10 BC, while on a nationwide tour searching for more immortality pills, the mercury pills finally delivered their grand finale. Qin Shi Huang dropped dead. He died at age 49, right in the middle of his journey. The shady eunuch Zhao Gao, fearing a public rebellion, decided to hide the emperor's death. But in the middle of a sweltering summer, the emperor's corpse began to stink. Real bad. To cover up the smell, Zhao Gao ordered tons of rotten, stinky fish loaded onto carts right behind the emperor's carriage. The stench of rotting fish masked the odor of the dead emperor. The ruler who wanted to live forever ended his final journey rolling down the road next to a mountain of stinky fish. But Qin Shi Huang had a backup plan. Even in the underworld, he refused to be an ordinary guy. He had a massive mausoleum built, guarded by the Terracotta Army, over 8,000 life-sized clay soldiers and horses. Also, he could continue being the emperor of the underworld. Qin Shi Huang's life proved one thing: you can conquer the entire world, but you can never conquer life and death. Don't forget to hit subscribe and ring the bell notification to catch our next absurd history story. Bye-bye.